Guys, welcome to another FIFA 22 information video. Summer Swaps 2 is going to be coming out this Friday, July 29th, and I'm not going to be here this Friday to be able to do a video at 6 p.m, which of course is a little bit disappointing, but I thought we can at least kind of get ahead of ourselves and do the video a few days early. It's Tuesday as I'm recording this video. It's probably going to be the day that I'll also upload the video, and as we do for every single swaps program that has taken place, and there's been quite a few now that have taken place in FIFA 22, we do a video taking a look at how to be able to get and also exchange your swap reward tokens. And basically it should run similar to how Summer Swaps 1 ran. A few other things though, just to note before we get into how to be able to get them, where you're going to have to be able to look some of the weird places that they can put these tokens in. First of all, my PC, I mentioned that, you know, in a few of my most recent videos, it's having problems. It just wouldn't turn on one day, which was absolutely bizarre because they've only had it for like 8 months. Thankfully, still under warranty. So today I've just sent that off to Acer themselves. They're going to have a look at the problem, hopefully have a fix it, or either get like a completely new one sent out to me. This is like the best time for it to happen to me, you know, during this current period right now where there's not too much going on FIFA-wise. So obviously I'm not happy, but at least it happens when FIFA's not really a thing too much at the moment, and also when it's still under warranty. So thank goodness for that. But anyway, yeah, we'll still be able to do obviously a few videos here and there. I'm just live streaming off my Xbox onto Twitch, so it's a bit of a pain in the ass to kind of like download the video and then re-upload and all that type of stuff. But anyway, yeah, Summer Swaps 2 is going to be coming out this Friday. It's going to run, or it should run again as a 4-week promo, just like Summer Swaps 1 did. It will run a little bit different to how the other swap programs have ran in FIFA 22, mainly down to the fact that it's a lot more objective focused, which, you know, is either going to be a good thing or bad thing for a lot of people. Personally, myself, I did always feel from just kind of like a lazy perspective, whilst I like objectives to be able to, you know, be in the game, a lot of the objectives that EA used to put into it to swap, so often winning games with certain teams in squad battles, you had to win like 4 games or 6 games or whatever, and it was really, really boring. What they did for Summer Swaps was they made a lot of the online, a lot of the tokens that you get from objectives through online gameplay using really, really fun, cool teams. So that obviously wasn't too bad, but I think most people do prefer most tokens to be earned either through the store or through SBCs. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to run the same. Again, what I think will happen for Summer Swaps, I don't see how EA will change it. I think they will continue to stick with the same method and structure as what they did for Summer Swaps 1, where about 70% of the tokens are going to be in objectives, which is obviously going to have to require you playing the game, which for obviously some people at this stage of the game, they kind of just want to hop on at 6 p.m, see what SBCs there are, and then log off 5 minutes later. I know a lot of people aren't playing the game right now. It might be obviously a little bit difficult to kind of motivate yourself to play the game when there isn't too much left in the game cycle. I don't know what the rewards are. I think they've already been leaked though on Twitter, so you can go out and check them. I might make a video covering them in like a separate video, but where's going to be the main areas to look out for? Well, we will touch on objectives in a second, where you're going to be able to get your predominant objective, where you're going to be able to get the predominant of your tokens from. Let's focus first of all on the store. Now, for every single swaps program in FIFA 22, and there's been quite a few of them now, they have every single one included one swap token in the store, and it would usually come on the day where you could exchange your tokens. They've changed it though for Summer Swaps 1. For that particular swaps program, they made it 2 tokens that you get in the store, and they just dropped randomly in the in the store under promo pack. So again, all I'll say is every single day at 6 p.m. throughout the 4 weeks of the Summer Swaps 2 program, check the promo pack store, because at some point there's going to be 2 separate packs where you're going to be able to get a token amongst other things as well. You won't just get the token, you get like other cool stuff as well, like a certain high rated player pick pack, and whatever else. And that'll probably cost about 500 FIFA points, or like 100,000 FIFA coins. Personally, it's only 2 tokens. I just avoid them. There's plenty more to get. 48 of them are going to be in SBCs and objectives. Those 2 tokens, unless you're going for like the reward that requires 50 tokens or whatever, there's no point in touching the store as far as I'm concerned. Now, for the ones in SBCs, there will still be ones in SBCs. They're either going to come in under the footage promo, which I think is going to run for at least a few more good weeks as well. They're going to come either under footies, or they could come in the live section. Where they could come in the live section is under marquee matchups. Now, I believe in Summer Swaps 1, no tokens actually came under marquee matchups, but there have been for all the other swap programs for FIFA 22. Often, a lot of the time, when you go into marquee matchups, it wouldn't come up as the completion reward, but when you go into it, there's always 4 separate segments. A lot of the time, if you go and view your rewards, when you just scroll to the right, for completing the first segment, they'd give you a pack as well as a token. But from memory, we didn't see that for Summer Swaps 1. But we did see it for all the other swap programs. Every single Thursday, they would put a token into marquee matchups. So whether they'll do it for Summer Swaps 2, it's obviously always worth checking. And of course, you can always check on Twitter every single day because people will also post on there about where every token's going. But that's obviously just one to keep out. But obviously, a lot of the other ones will come from just daily SBCs through here, where the completion rewards will show that like pinkish token rewards. So they'll obviously be pretty simple to be able to get. We did see for some of the very early swap programs in FIFA 22, we saw for completing lone icon SBCs, as well as getting your lone icon, you would also be given a swap token. I want to say they maybe ran that during the FUT birthday swaps program, but they haven't since from memory. They didn't run it during a lot of the other ones, but they could bring it back there if they decide to release more lone icon SBCs. I know that Hullets came out recently, so still one to obviously check out. And that's pretty much all of it where it comes to SBCs. They won't put it into the league section or anything like that, but you're going to be able to get most of your tokens from the objectives tab. Every single Friday, there should be a player that should get released, which at the moment is going to be a lot of footies players. Now, let's just take Giallo here, Thiago Giallo, for example. Obviously, for completing all the 4 segments, once you got that, you get this 93 rated Giallo cards. Obviously, you can press X on your Xbox controller or square if you're on PlayStation. You'll be able to see if there's any other additional awards, in which this case it is going to be XP. But a lot of the time, they won't put the token in the completion rewards. They'll put it in one of these mini little segments here. So let's say, for example, here with this one, scoring 3 separate squad battle matches on professional difficulty or rivals, as well as you getting your goal pack, they might throw in a token as well. So obviously there's a little way to be able to check out. So sort of hidden away a little bit. But then also what they tended to do for summer swaps, which they didn't do too much for a lot of the other ones. Sometimes used to put them into Silver Stars, but I don't know if I think they did it as well for also for a Silver Stars a couple of weeks ago for completing one of the mini segments, or maybe for completing the whole thing, you also got a token. So keep checking there every single Wednesday when the Silver Stars continue to drop. There might be another way to get a token through there. But then also there's going to be the summer swap tokens where you'll go and have to win a certain amount of matches using like a full MLS squad or Premier League team or whatever, and then you'll get like a player pick pack and you'll get 2 tokens. So you're getting like 2 tokens for the price of 1, essentially. 2 tokens for doing 1 objective. They will release those in like sets of like 8 tokens together once every 5, 6, 7 days. And that has been coming in the milestones tab. And I think it was called summer objectives or summer swaps. Then they did like summer swaps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Obviously, you get the picture from that. So they're going to put a lot of tokens in there as well. And that is basically everything. Check your SBCs at 6 p.m. Check your objectives. Check the store. And if you're struggling to find where maybe any token is, just obviously head over to Twitter, and you can also use that as well to potentially see where some of the tokens are. But that is how to be able to get, and then to be able to exchange. You're going to be able to exchange. The likely date is it should be 2 weeks. So so we're going to get them on Friday the 29th of July. We should be able to start exchanging them from Friday the 12th of August. And they're going to be available here in the swaps tab. So Friday the 12th of August should be the date where these swap tokens or swap rewards become available. So hopefully I've made it all clear to everyone. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I know it's been a bit of a long video, but obviously I'd rather give you guys the information in full rather than kind of just skipping over it a little bit too quickly. But obviously any of the further questions, put them down in the comment section. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later.